In a critical game 3 last night, Joel Embiid went full Conor McGregor UFC championship mode.
Is that what he did? And he did. Totally UFC. And it started when he pulled down on the legs. I said, we just getting ready to just beat up folks. That's how we gonna get this win. Whatever
He
works.
said, whatever it takes. Mitchell Robinson, first of all, I just want to be clear that was a dirty play. And Joel Embiid, he defended himself by saying, well, I'm always on the end. I'm always on the receiving end of those kind of plays, and I
No.
end up injured. So he was trying to protect himself.
Mm-mm. No, Joel Embiid, you can't justify that. That was dirty. That was dirty. I'm glad he didn't get injured because that would have been awful. That was dirty. hmm Yeah, but I'm glad he wasn't injured. So since he wasn't injured, we can talk about it. Look, Joel Embiid had a chip on his shoulder. You talking about a chip on the shoulder? Joel Embiid had it. Yep, that's what chips look like. And he said, "What we won't do is lose game 3." Him and Tyrese Maxey must have huddled together, had a little, powwow, over the water cooler, and said, "We're not about to do that," because Tyrese Maxey was a big beast last night. Big beast.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh,
Yeah.
this right here is a series. Now, this is a series, right?" And the New York Knicks didn't know what to do with the bully Joel Embiid. They didn't know what to do with it. Not the
Oh, he
bully.
was
He was a bully.
big bully, challenging Dante DiVincenzo to a fight. He
First
was
of
just
all,
on one. I
yeah,
just like I don't think I've ever seen him play like that before. And first of all, if this were the regular season, he probably would have gotten ejected because Mitchell Robinson did go out with an ankle injury. Whether or not it was tied to what Joel Embiid did, that
hmm
remains to be seen. But
hmm
Joel Embiid was scrapping last night, scored 50 points, but he did shoot 21 free throws. What does that say about his aggression and or how the referees made sure that he got to the free throw line? Because that was a little excessive to me. 21 free throws?
I mean, he is a finesse at drawing a foul. He knows how to. I don't even know why the refs call those when it's clear that the uh, that the player is actually leaning into where the guy is standing up with his hands up. The defensive
Right.
player is standing up with his hands up, and then the offensive player, and in this case, Joel Embiid, it's obvious he's leaning in to draw a foul, and it gets called every time. Not only on Joel Embiid, but also on other players. I don't know why that's a foul. I just don't get it. When you know they jumped for it, like why are we still doing that? But at the end of the day, Joel Embiid played bully ball, and that bully ball helped lead him to the free throw line 21 to do 21 shots, and out of those 21, he made 19 of them. So at the
Hmm.
end of the day, very effective on how he bullied himself and helped the Sixers get that win. But then he wasn't the only one out there because then here come his sidekick, his number two, number B, you call it whatever you want to call it, Tyrese Maxey with his 25 points. hmm And his 25 points was every time he went to the basket, it was needed. He's super fast. His pace is amazing. He's like lightning on the floor. He's like lightning. And he gets past
Hmm.
everybody. And he gets his layup every time. And then when he shoots the 3 ball, I'm like, what you gonna do with Tyrese Maxey tonight? Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. And I don't like Jalen Brunson. You need to step away from guarding Joel Embiid. He don't even see you. I said, if he pull up over Jalen Brunson one more time, why you even, your hands is up and he still can't see. He was so, it's a bad mismatch. I can't stand it. I don't like it. It's so ineffective. Thibodeau, tell Jalen Brunson to stay away from Joel Embiid in defense. Stay away from him. He don't even have enough girth. I would give you Josh Hart, but I can't give you Jalen Brunson. Don't do that again.
No,
Don't
no,
do
you
that.
can't. It's so funny though. My player of the game though was Campaign because what he brought to the Philadelphia 76ers was that pace and his own set of speed. That's what the Philadelphia 76ers needed because they play slow when Maxie's not on the court. Right?
Yes,
A lot of standing around, a lot of
yes.
looking around, Kyle Lowry bouncing the ball 15 times. Can we talk about Kyle Lowry real quick? Just as a side note. Kyle Lowry is gonna stay on the floor. He gonna stay on the floor. Let's just go ahead and put it out there.
When he did that belly flop, I lost it. I lost it. The belly flop in the middle of the court, I lost it. I said, what? Now, that's a new one. Now, I'm used to him falling on his arse, but I had never seen him fall on his belly before. That was funny. I said, stop the game, time out, call the whistle. I can't catch my breath. Thank God he wasn't injured, but that belly flop, I couldn't do.
And then he kind of just like laid there, frozen.
He is so funny. But let me tell you something though. Thank God for campaign because he came out shoot what he did like three throws, three pointers in a row. Like and the energy he brought off the bench was amazing. He actually saved the game in the sense that he added a third needed scoring points, right? Because Tobias Harris, your 8 points is not gonna work again.
Oh,
Tobias
no,
Harris.
no.
Ain't no way somebody off the bench should have more points than you. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. You a starter. And I would say, you know what, sometimes if your shot is not off, then your defense is on. I mean, I he don't give me enough. He doesn't give me enough on both ends of the floor. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm just gonna say it. That's it. There it is. That's it.
There it is. Because, yeah, Toby has been in the spotlight for so long. And I think finally, when, hey, when the off season comes, we going to see Tobias Harris wearing another jersey. And it's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
so,
yeah.
that's
Mm-hmm.
it. That's it. This is all
That's a
we can
wrap.
do with Tobias. So normally, when you watch the New York Knicks, you look at the Nova, what they call them, the Nova Knicks, right? You got that trio. Josh Hart,
Yes.
we know he's Mr. Consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Brunson, although his shot was off, he did score almost 40 points, but he shot the ball 27 times. But who was missing was Dante DiVincenzo. 5 points
Yeah.
in 28 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
That
Joel,
was the game right there.
that was a game right there. Yeah, he did not put his normal production up, and you're right. And I believe Joel Embiid got to him. You know what though? It was the Kyle Lowry claw to the eye. He thought he was
Ah,
gonna lose his eyeball. He was nervous after that. Yeah, yeah, because yeah, he couldn't see. He couldn't see out of his eye. He couldn't see out of his eye. Kyle Lowry with them long press on nails, it ruined him. It's just you couldn't do it. And
I
so I
can't
think
do that.
that's what kind of messed him up for the rest of the game. Yeah, because 5 points is uncharacteristic of Dante DiVincenzo.
So the New York Knicks still hold the series lead. They lead 2 games to 1. And let's move on to the pivotal, crucial, critical game 3 that took place in Los Angeles, where the Denver Nuggets just said, you know what, watch us work. I love it.
When are they doing it on purpose? Are the Denver Nuggets doing it on purpose? Because now it
What?
seems like we're gonna let y'all get this double digit lead and you're gonna feel real good about it. And then come third quarter, fourth quarter, we're gonna walk it down and we're just gonna go ahead and win. I mean, is it like they're gonna do it twice? They did it in game 2 and they did it again in game 3. So they're just saying we're gonna let y'all feel good about it, Lakers and Lakers fans. Feel real good about it. AD, LeBron James, y'all feel real great about it. Go ahead. Because here comes the process again. Third quarter. Now we about to go ahead and get this win. That's just like, what is going on?
I really thought the Lakers were going to win this game. The way they came out, guns a blazing, right? Fast
Yeah.
break point, straight out the gate. I mean, they were running the ball down the Denver Nuggets' neck. But then, like you mentioned, second quarter, third quarter, halftime, they were barely up. And then the Nuggets was like, okay,
Enough of this.
it's time to play. It's time to
Yeah.
play.
Yeah. You know what?
Oh
Y'all,
my God.
enough of this. Enough of this. I don't want overtime and I don't feel like dealing with y'all anymore. It's almost like, okay, all right, you done? Okay, great, my turn. It's like, what is
Yeah.
going on? And who is going to be the third option for the Lakers? Who's gonna be? Wait a minute. See, TNT, if you watch these games on TNT, you have to stay for the post show with the guys.
Yes.
Shaq, Ernie, Kenny, and Chuck. You got to stay for it because Shaq said, D-Lo got a Krispy Kreme. I lost it.
Ah!
A Krispy Kreme.
Oh, not a regular donut, but a
Krispy
Krispy
Kreme.
Kreme. Ooh, ooh. That's, you know what? D'Angelo Russell, golly, I don't know what happened to his game this postseason though. On one, off one, on one, and
Mm,
talking mess to the media.
mm-mm.
This is not a good look.
And I promise you, the only person that can get away with being inconsistent like that is Anthony Davis on the Lakers. It will not be D'Lo. D'Lo. It will not be him. 24 minutes with a Krispy Kreme. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. No,
Oh,
that ain't gonna cut it. Not when you did 7 of 11 in game two.
hmm
Now I don't expect you to
hmm
do that. And see, the problem with the issue with D'Lo is that either he's shooting lights out where his defense is not really we don't really see it, or he bringing home Krispy Kreme donuts and his defense is and then he a cone. Like
yeah.
what you gonna do? What you gonna do with that?
It's nothing because you can't count on it, and that's the sad part. Now, last night, Austin Reeves, he was their third leading scorer behind AD and LeBron, and
Yeah.
he was visibly upset by this loss. I think he knows that the team has given up. And Austin Reeves doesn't have that in him because he came to the NBA undrafted,
Yeah.
hungry.
Yeah.
These other players, they came drafted, top of the
Mhm.
class,
Mhm.
top of their high school class, didn't
Mhm.
really have to work as hard as Austin Reeves to get to this point. And he's taking it personal. And I don't
Mhm.
blame him because it looked like they quit last night. And in the post game conference, your GOAT, LeBron James, was like, at the end of the day, it's just basketball. Since when, dude? Since when? This was a must win game for the Los Angeles Lakers. And now I think it's over. I think they're going to get swept on their home floor. It's ridiculous.
Okay, first of all, let me just go back a little bit. He's not my goat, number one. But I digress. I've never heard he that was a language of defeat. That was language of defeat. It's just basketball. No, it's just basketball to you, Mr. 39-year-old. Need I remind everybody again? Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
And your legacy is already secure, right? When you say things like that, that means you do not care about the game and the people you play with. That's so disrespectful. That's
Yep.
horrible. That's horrible. Why would I want to be on a team with you anyway? With that language, when you're supposed to be the leader. Yeah, I'm coming to realize that I don't think he's the leader, or he's a leader. He's just a
Oh,
phenomenal basketball player. I don't know.
hmm.
Why would he say that? I don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
get it.
And they AD and LeBron, obviously everyone's, dying to talk to them after the game. So originally they put up Austin Reeves and Gabe Vincent to the podium. I'm like, why is Gabe Vincent at the podium?
Stop
Come
it.
on, don't do that. If y'all would have won the game, AD and LeBron would have been the first ones at the podium.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have it both ways.
Mm-mm.
You can't have it both ways. So I think they know this is over. Nuggets got the 11th straight victory over the Lakers. I thought it would at least go five.
Let me just say one thing though. On the Nuggets end, my player of the game, Aaron Gordon.
Yep.
That's the one. That's the one. And that's the thing about the Nuggets. Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray gonna get theirs one way or the other. And Jamal Murray hasn't been playing the best, but for some reason when his shots go in, they are the ones that are needed at the time. You know what I'm saying? That's that clutch shot he did in game two. And then the few shots he did last night, it was always those shots. It's like it's gonna get us over the hump, or it's gonna be the one that's gonna help tie with the game right now. So he's really critical in that. But Aaron Gordon, when he's in his bag too, which how you gonna stop? How you gonna stop the Nuggets? How you
You
gonna stop
can't.
them? When the starters, aside from KCP, all had over 20 points. What? And you already know that all of them,
Mhm.
except for Nikola Jokic, can D up somebody. They play defense. Except Nikola, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
like
So I can swallow KCP with 5 points because I know he D'ing up on the other side of the
that's my
basketball,
point. And that's what I want to see from D'Lo. Like you get a pass if your shot is not hidden, but your defense is unmatched. You can't even do defense. You ain't even
Yeah.
you can't be tired because your shot ain't going in. So you're not getting as many touches. What? But KCP is gonna be everywhere always. I know the Lakers wish he had on purple and gold. I know they do. Mm-mm.
Yep. Yep. And but it's interesting that D'Angelo Russell didn't even join. He didn't even join the huddle at the end of the game. I guess he had just checked out. So I want to see what Coach Ham is going to do, because you can't have a guy start for you who won't join the huddle, who appears to be playing on his phone or eating some food or whatever he was doing during the huddle. It was just a bad look. So now we're going to see about leadership. We're going to see if Coach Ham is going to,
Mm-hmm.
discipline him by not putting him in starting lineup. Is LeBron or AD going to talk to him? Something has to change.
Yeah, and I dare him to do it because I can tell you one thing. Another person. Let me talk about Coach Ham real quick. In his post game press conference, I don't want to hear now. I don't want to hear a coach at the time when they're down 3 in the 7-game series say it's a make or miss lead. Mm-mm.
Oh,
No, 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 no. Wrong timing. Coach Michael Malone would never.
oh,
He would
absolutely.
never. Well, you know what's a make? That's that defeatist talk. It's a make or miss league. What?
Yeah, they know.
Oh, so
They
then I
know it.
guess I guess I guess I guess this is what y'all talk about. Talk about in your huddles. What? Y'all down 3. Where is the hunger? Where is the fight? At least say it so you can believe it. You got to fake it till you make it, I guess. But when he said that in that post game press conference, I said, "What? Oh, wait a minute." And he's supposed to be the lead. He's a coach. Well, it's a make or miss league. No, it's a make or miss league. Yes, but you don't say it, and especially not in those posts and not in the playoffs. I'm just done. I said, mm-mm. There you have it, Coach Ham.
Uh-huh.
Prepare. Ask the people to get the boxes. He already know. He already know. He probably planning a vacation as we speak.
Oh,
I can't.
yeah.
It was
They all
horrible. I did
should.
not
Yeah.
like that. He's so nonchalant. He doesn't seem like he's. It's just like what he gives me indifferent in his post conference. Indifferent. I don't like that. And I want you to give
Yeah.
me. We got this. This is what we're gonna do. This is how we're gonna fix it. And y'all wait and see. I don't like it. I don't like it. So now here we go at the head. And of course, it's going to trickle down to the players. It's awful. It's awful. Body language is awful. I can't. I don't like it. And hence is why they are going to be push broomed right out of the postseason. Push broomed.
In the first round. Okay, so the
Well,
Nuggets got the victory 112-105. And honestly, it wasn't even that close, because there were some little easy baskets that the Nuggets allowed the Lakers to get at the very, very end. So this is not indicative of how the game actually went. So
mhm.
Nuggets up 3-0. What's your wager? So you really think they're gonna get swept?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You?
Yeah, I think it ends. If the Lakers can't jump on them and keep the lead somewhere around in the third quarter, I think it's over.
Yeah. And it would behoove the Nuggets to get some more rest. So I'm pushing for them to go on because who they gonna play? Let me just go back to it real quick. If they win in their next matchup, send the Lakers on home. Let them go and go. Let them go on fishing. Go Cancun, whatever the phrase is now. Let's see. The Lakers will end. The Nuggets will end up playing the Timberwolves or the Suns. Oh, they'll be playing the Timberwolves. Okay.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, yeah, they're gonna need to rest up for the moves, because
Yeah,
they
they
mean
will.
business. They battle with them for the number one spot in the West all
Yes.
season. So yeah,
Yes.
they're capable.
Totally. Okay, good. Yeah. So go on and put a bow on this particular series with the Lakers and just be done with it. That's how I feel.
Okay, all right. So look, the Cavs and the Magic played last night. Did anybody watch that game? 121-83. The Magic finally got a victory in this series, but the Cavs just laid down on this game. They did not come to play, and it's just like, I don't know how they dominated the first two games of the series, and then the third game they just came in all nonchalant. Did they think the Orlando Magic, led by Coach Jamal Mosley, were just gonna let them, go up 3-0? The Magic came to play and to protect their home court. I think we have a series in this matchup as well.
At least while the Magic is at home. Absolutely. I totally agree with it. And it's funny because I said, okay, so the Magic and Cavs game was first, and the Magic won. Protect home court, they got the win. I said, okay, perfect. That's good. And then the Sixers protect home court, got the win. I said, oh, well, then quite naturally, the Lakers, quite naturally. I mean, come on. Every number 3 game on this particular day, the home court won. So of course, Lakers got this in the bag. All they got to do is follow suit, and they didn't. So yeah,
Right.
the Magic. I'm glad that they won. They were supposed. You're supposed to win at home. You're supposed to. That was supposed to win. And so I'm glad that they did that. I'm gonna need the Cavs. Now the Cavs, if you thought you was gonna cakewalk through your play with the Magic, hopefully your eyes are now open wide. So now in game 4, we'll see what the outcome will be. I'm happy that the Magic secured 1 win so far. So I'm really happy about that. They needed that for their confidence and their self-esteem. And so, game 4, they'll still be at home, correct?
Yes.
It's gonna be a nice game. So we'll see what the Cavs do now.
Okay, so tonight the Bucks and the Pacers, that series is tied 1-1 in Indiana. I'm looking for my goodness. That's what? That's a toss up. But I'm gonna go with the Pacers on this one.
Okay. I can support the Pacers going up 2-1. I can support that. Yep. Mm-hmm. I agree.
Uh-huh. And then is Kawhi Leonard gonna play in game 3 versus the Dallas Mavericks in Dallas? I heard he was questionable, but the way he looked in game 2,
Oh yeah.
I'll probably
Sit them
just
down.
sit him out.
Just going,
Yeah, sit him
yeah.
down.
Let them send him out. If Kawhi Leonard plays, the Mavs got it. If he don't play, I'm gonna go for the Clippers. I think they can do it. Yeah,
Okay.
I think
Okay.
I think Kawhi Leonard kind of slowed them down a little bit hmm in game 2.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
And we kind of talked about the Wolves and the Suns. I think you and I both had the Wolves coming out of this series, but the
Ah, yeah.
Suns are at home now. Wolves
Mm.
are up 2-0. Can they get 1 win at least?
Oh, can they get 1 win? I'm rooting for the Timberwolves, so let's just go ahead and put a bow on this series as well. Timberwolves, bring it on home tonight so y'all can go up 3-0.